Welcome back, and today I kind of want to keep it on a positive note because I know the last video was just kind of wasn't really positive, just because we're reviewing the Acolyte, and I kind of want to still keep on the Acolyte train, but I kind of want to do a little theory today, and we're gonna try to guess who the Master is, because it's a character that we don't really know a lot about. We just kind of know that he trained May. It's a dark force user, and that's really all we know about him. So with the Acolyte, episode 4, and then episode, I think, believe it was 2, where we kind of see a little bit of the Master. We kind of see that really all he does is just train May, and other than that, May and her helper, or her little sidekick, I gotta find his name, but yeah, so Kamir, May, they don't know who the Master is. Nobody knows who the Master is, but Kamir's a little bit closer to him, I would say, just because he owes him a favor for some reason, and we don't really know anything about that. We don't know about Kamir and the Master's relationship or anything like that, but we do know, again, like I said, that he did train May. And then at the end of episode 4, we see the Master come down, and we see that he is very, very powerful in the Force by pushing all those Jedi. There was at least like 6 or 8 of them. He pushes all of them, including Master Soul, and he kind of just flicks Osha out, away from him with no effort, just does it with ease. So now we had to think about this. Who do we know so far in the show that has access to the Force and would be able to train long enough in the Force to be that strong to go toe to toe to 8 Jedi and just push them out of the way with ease? Now, I think there's 2 people that we can probably say that it might be, and I think a lot of people are gonna go toward that it's Corley, wherever her name is, the other witch that was a mother of May and Osha. And I feel like that's a more plausible one, just because I feel like she would want her revenge if she survived against the Jedi, and because in her eyes they took everything away from her. So I feel like it would make a lot more sense for her to be the Master, especially because May was the one that was the one that wanted to do the ascension. She didn't want to be with the Jedi. She was the one that was just resisting the Jedi and stuff like that. You always saw that May was always close to Corley. She was always hugging her and stuff like that. She was the one that she ran to. So I would think that it's probably Corley, whatever her name is, that is the Master, most likely. And like I said, if she was able to be there to do this whole ascension thing, to learn about the Force, to be Force sensitive, then I feel like she would, I feel like she's most likely the candidate to be the Master. Now, the other one I've seen is people saying that it might be Kamir, because again, we don't know Kamir's relationship with the Master. We don't know how or when he knows them. And the only other person that was on that planet with the Jedi, with May and Ocean, all of them, was Kamir. But we see that Kamir gets hung up on a tree in a trap, and he's just left there hanging. So I guess maybe that, I feel like that would be more of a twist than having it be Coral. I literally wouldn't see how Kamir is going to be the Master, which would be interesting though, because I mean, that again, that would just kind of be a big twist. But judging by the voice of how they talk and everything like that, I'm pretty sure it's a girl, pretty sure it's Coral. It would be dope to see Kamir just out of nowhere being like a Sith Master or something like that. Or if they're going to go the route of the Master being a Sith, they could do some kind of twist of it being the Master or Coral, and then Kamir actually being the apprentice. And of course, May was trained by the Master for 16 years, whatever, but I mean, you never know at the rate that the show's going. I mean, you never know. Now, what sucks is that we were supposed to get a fight between the Master and Kanaka, but we never did. They kind of just cut it, which I'm probably gonna do a whole video of, so I'm not gonna get into it. But so we didn't really get to see how they fight, and I feel like if we were to see how they fought, we would kind of get a little bit more details on who it might be. And the thing is that we didn't see her body at all. We just saw the main leader, her body, among all the dead witches, but we didn't see her body at all. And like I said, she was very close to May. She was more close to her, and I believe she kind of favored her more because May was like the one that wanted to do everything. She was more inclined to do the ascension and stuff like that. She wanted to lie to the Jedi so they don't take her. And Korra was the one that was getting after Osha because she didn't want to lie, because she wanted to go and try to be a Jedi and everything else. And Korra was the one that was being more aggressive than the leader mother. She was being more aggressive with the Jedi. She wanted to attack him first. She wanted to be like on the offensive basically when the Jedi came. And she has a very deep hatred like a deep rooted hatred for the Jedi. So I honestly, it makes a lot of sense for it to be Coral. Again, it kind of wouldn't make sense if it wasn't her. There's not another person in the show where it could be someone else. But I don't know. Again, like what I said, that with the way the show's going, it's kind of unpredictable what they would do. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Coral. Now we don't exactly know who Kamir is. We don't exactly know like the relationship with him and May, and why he's even helping her out, or why he has a favor for the master or anything like that. So it would be kind of weird to see him be the master. I don't think it is. I really do think it's Korra. I'm pretty sure most people think it's Korra, but yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. It probably won't get revealed until like the last 2 episodes, but I'm honestly stoked to see how the lightsaber fight's gonna go. I'm stoked to see how they fight, and I'm pretty sure once we see a fight, we're gonna kind of have an idea who it is. But yeah, I just kind of want to make a quick video, just a little positive video, just trying to make a theory, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.